Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy, man. John switched to a great one, not the fake one, man. We back with another one. Back for my court can community, man. Up and coming. We growing, man. You already know what it is, though. It's the biggest urban media platform on the East Coast, man. Hazie Visions. We about to get into it. Reactions, though. Reaction video today, man. Hit the Instagram, Hazie Visions. DM us if you fuck with us. We might got some merch for you, man. We can send it to a P.O. box near you. Shout out to our sponsor, Apparel on Inc. But let's get into this video, man. Today we got the greatest escapes. Yeah, I know it might be some athletes on here, so let's see what they getting into, though, man. See if the fucking fat ass cops they be having in the courtroom can keep up.
First up, we're inside the Highland County Courthouse in Greenfield, Ohio. At the edge of the camera's view, deputies are taking 34-year-old Nicholas Garrison into custody. He's been convicted of possession of methamphetamine. But as the deputies are about to find out, he's in possession of another kind of speed. Now he's going. That
nigga out of here, he pumping.
Gone.
Damn. Hold on. Nah,
let's back things up and see.
Yeah, let's back things up because that's some bullshit right there. Hold on. Look at this motherfucker.
Now he's going. Gone.
Look at this right here. Yo. Damn near broke your back trying to catch nigga. When they catch him, they gonna whoop his ass.
Let's back things up.
Let's see exactly what happened. Everything off.
Watch as Garrison waits to make his break until both deputies have their backs to him. He then splits the two officers. And a third is no match for his open court speed.
Look how he pumping his arms. He out of there.
He hits the stairs as Deputy Ben Reno takes a flying leap over the railing to stop him. But Garrison just slips through his fingers. He was able to break out of the courthouse and escape outside. Nicholas Garrison would elude police for almost 4 days before being captured. He now faces additional charges for his courtroom breakout.
Extra 5.
As for Deputy Reno, who took that daring dive into the stairwell, he suffered 4 broken ribs and a minor concussion in his attempt to foil the escape, but eventually made a full recovery. Concussion in his attempt. He suffered 4 broken ribs and a minor concussion in his attempt to foil the escape, but eventually made a full recovery.
This broken rib ain't no joke.
Outside the courthouse, defendants are being transported to the county jail, including Diego Jose Zayas Martinez. He's been charged with making terroristic threats and stabbing a man. He was just in court at his bond hearing, where his bail was set at $100,000. Watch as the deputy escorts the men to the bus. There's Zayas Martinez. Like the other defendants, he's wearing handcuffs, but his feet are free, so he decides to use them.
You slowed him down.
Let's take a closer look. Zayas Martinez makes a break for it just beyond the grasp of the second deputy.
Good, he got low, too.
And the officers immediately give chase. One quickly stops, deciding to stay with the remaining prisoners. Chase.
Hold on, what are you hitting with? The guy got up out of there. That rip.
Let's take a closer look. Zayas Martinez makes a break for it just beyond the grasp of the second deputy. And the officers immediately give chase. But one quickly stops, deciding to stay with the remaining prisoners. Zayas Martinez makes it to the parking lot. One of the deputies isn't far behind. He'll need to pick up the pace, though, if he wants to close the gap.
That's far behind.
Despite the deputy trying to head him off, Zayas Martinez manages to stay one step ahead. It looks like he's just hopped a fence. And with that, he could be home free.
He hopped the fence with handcuffs on. That's a different type of nigga.
Later that day, a sheriff's deputy gets some help from a concerned citizen who tells him the man he's after hiding beneath her house. Zayas Martinez is captured and taken back to the courthouse, where his original bond is increased to $500,000.
Yo, he ran for nothing. He ain't even had nowhere to run to. He just wanted to do it. Motherfucker ran and hid under a house for terroristic threats and battery.
faces an additional charge of third-degree escape.
Extra file.
Next, we go to a pretrial hearing in Louisville, Kentucky. The defendants are Mario and Jose Guzman, who are out on bond in connection with drug charges.
Who gonna run?
Sitting behind the defense table is Mario's wife, Samantha Ayala. Today, the Commonwealth is asking to increase Mario's bond because of new charges, including second-degree burglary, tampering with evidence, and possession of marijuana. According to the prosecution, these offenses are a violation of his bond agreement. Hearing the motion is Judge Mary Shaw.
Your Honor, in your order, it specifically says no further violations of the law. He picked up new charges. He violated the law.
But the defense is arguing the bond should not be raised because the burglary charge is thin, since the victim skipped town.
They don't have the victim because he left town because he's a drug dealer.
The Commonwealth is asking to raise Guzman's bond from $500 to $15,000, which the defense argues is too high.
I mean, we might as well say $100,000 full cash, Judge. It's an amount that Mr. Guzman can't post. That's not the purpose of bond. The purpose of bond is to make sure that someone comes to court.
After several minutes disputing prior testimony, the judge is ready to announce her decision.
I agree. New charges obviously have been picked up. Current bond is not appropriate. It will be $5,000 full cash.
If Guzman can't come up with the new amount, he'll be sent to jail as he awaits trial. A bailiff is ready to take Guzman away, but he has other ideas.
Yeah. He didn't even get in the way.
Let's take another look. Guzman makes a desperate break for the door.
I ain't gonna lie, he hit them P's nice though.
Jose Guzman begs the judge for help.
He's okay. He's okay.
After the deputy deploys his taser, Guzman's wife, Samantha, becomes inconsolable. Court officers wrestle Mario to the ground as Jose shouts instructions.
Sorry, man.
Shut up!
Yo!
No, my
Talking to his brother.
baby!
Shut up, bitch.
Samantha is so distraught, officers place her in handcuffs.
He's telling his brother to relax so he don't
Deputies
get shot.
finally remove Guzman.
What's wrong with her? He's telling his brother to
Jose
relax
shouts
so he don't get-
instructions.
so he don't get shot. That's how they do.
Sorry, man.
Shut up! No, my baby's sick.
Samantha is so distraught, officers place her in handcuffs. Deputies finally remove Guzman from the courtroom. A few of the officers suffer minor injuries, and Guzman is hit with additional charges: 3 counts of attempted assault and criminal mischief. And his bond is increased another $2,500 for a total of $7,500.
He just crashed up. Nah, he just don't think, yo, because he was really didn't even have that bad of a charge, none of that. Like, he was going to be all right. But he just ramped his shit up extra. OD, look at the charges they just gave him. Attempted assault. How the fuck he try to attempt to assault somebody by leaving?
For a total of $7,500. Next, we head to the Bradford Crown Court in Bradford, UK, for a rather dull-looking day that's about to get very interesting.
Out of there. He's pumping. Look how they
This is a
run around.
17-year-old who's just been sentenced to 21 weeks in jail for stealing a mobile phone. And this is 21-year-old Callum Fintner, who's about to press a button on the wall, allowing a door to fly open so his very fast friend can attempt to escape.
Oh, shit.
In an instant, Fintner goes from alleged co-conspirator to full-on cheerleader. Once the convicted phone thief makes it out of the hallway,
Nah, that's his young boy or something. 'Cause you ain't even gonna do that for no random. That's his young boy. He need him on the streets.
so his very fast friend can attempt to escape. In an instant, Fintner goes from alleged co-conspirator to full-on cheerleader. Once the convicted phone thief makes it out of the hallway, he takes off through the security checkpoint with 4 security officers in hot pursuit, and his loyal friend trailing close behind. It's obvious from the security camera footage that the teen's speed is just too much for the Bradford Crown Court security team. By the time they get outside, 1, 2, 3 guards seem to decide it's just not worth chasing him any further. But one dedicated officer refuses to quit. He keeps up the pursuit, though at a slower pace. And of course, Fintner shows up again and heads down the stairs, presumably to meet up with his friend and celebrate the successful getaway. Unfortunately for the daring duo, the mobile phone bandit was caught 2 days later and given an extra 6 months in jail for the escape. As for Fintner, by the time he stepped in front of the judge, he decided not to press his luck. He pled guilty to aiding and abetting his friend's escape and was sentenced to 3 months in jail.
Thanks for being a fan of Court Cam.
He a real one, though, man. He a real one. I can't lie. But, yo, dude only had to do 5 months. Or, like, what was that? 4 months. 4 months in a week. Bro, you could have did that. Now you got to do 11. Bro got to do 3 for some dumb shit. But, hey, man, he a real one, man. Fuck it. That's the street code, right? That's y'all street code. Y'all got to feel me? Keep it 100 and shit. Honorable. But, hey, man, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's your boy, man. John Switch the Great One out there.